Hello, people. Welcome you back to my channel. Um, Please, if you are here for the first time, or maybe you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe to this channel, please. Alright, this channel is called Ideal Brains Education. Today I'm going to be discussing or briefly discussing a very important topic, which I named self-love is directly proportional to self-growth. All right, I feel like this topic is very important. It's important to me, and I feel like it's going to be important to so many persons as well. Self-growth is something that we aim for daily. It's something that we want to achieve. It's something that we are aiming for. All right, but then self-love plays a very important part as regards self-growth. So what I mean by this direct proportionality is that an increase in self-love, when there's an improvement in your self-love, it also gives an increase in your self-growth. You also notice a reasonable increase in your self-growth. All right, let's take for instance, if you have two measuring devices, maybe you have two measuring devices, maybe device A measures self-love and device B measures self-growth. If there's an improvement in self-love, that means device A is going to read higher. There's going to be an improvement in the scale of in the readings of device A. So if there's an increase in the reading of device A, that means there's also going to be a reasonable increase in device, a reasonable increase that's in reading in device B. So an increase in device A also gives you an increase in the reading in device B. So an increase in self-love gives you an increase in self-growth. All right, so that is what I mean by that direct proportionality. So what is self-love? Self-love is what I want to concentrate on today. Let's see how it improves self-growth. Self-love is basically knowing yourself, accepting yourself, and also being good to yourself. So that is self-love. And what is self-growth? Self-growth is a process of you pursuing, or rather, is a process by which you are pushing to maximize your skill and also attain your potential. All right, you are maximizing your skills in order to attain your potential. So that is self-growth, and that is what everyone wish for. All of us want to attain our potential. But the big question is it possible to attain your potential without knowing yourself, without loving yourself, without being good to yourself, and without you accepting yourself? Is it possible? Well, I don't think it's possible, or it's going to be very difficult for you to have something like that. So that is why I quickly want to highlight some practices that will help you to improve in your self-love. So today I'm just going to give you 10 different practices that can help you to improve in your self-love. All right. Okay, let's go. Number one, practice mindfulness. Yes, I want you to practice mindfulness. That's going to help you. That will definitely help you to improve in your self-love. Then number two, practice self-forgiveness. There are so many times we don't feel like forgiving ourselves because probably we might have made a mistake, or we have done something that we regret, so we don't feel like forgiving ourselves. So I'm going to tell you to forgive yourself right now, because forgiving yourself plays an important role in self-love, in you being able to love yourself. That means you must be willing and ready to forgive yourself. Number three is you having or practicing self-acceptance. You must accept yourself. Like I said before, you must be able to accept yourself. If you don't accept yourself, it means you don't love yourself. Then number four, discover your values. I always say that everyone has values, but these values are hidden in some people. So you must be able to discover these values. There are so many, but you have to discover them one after the other. Try to discover as many as you can. All right, it's going to help in the improvement of your self-love. All right, so number five is practice self-care. Please, please take care of yourself. You have to practice this on a daily basis. Number six, with others. I don't know. We as humans, we compare ourselves with others, even when it's real and when it's not real. We do that on a daily basis. So I think comparing yourself is a kind of competition with others. Though competition is not that bad, but I would say you should limit the the way you compare yourself with others in order to improve your self love. All right, number 7 is set boundaries. You must set boundaries. If you want to improve in your self love, you want to improve in your self growth, you must set boundaries. You must not do everything. You must be able to set boundaries. Number 8, accept your weaknesses. So by this I mean, you know your weaknesses. You have to be truthful to yourself. Okay, this is your weakness. You know that you know that this is your weakness. You have to accept that yes, this is your weakness. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't lie to yourself. Accept that this is your weakness. It helps in the improvement of your self-love. Number 8, or rather, sorry, number 9, don't punish yourself over mistakes. We make mistakes every day, and mistakes is also I think it's also part of life, and is also a source of learning. So you must not punish yourself over mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody is above mistake. Though when we make mistakes as human beings, we are very angry with ourselves, but it is still not wise for you to punish yourself because you have made mistake. If you do that, you are not helping yourself with self-love. Number 10, exercise boldness in public. Well, um, you know, some persons have ideas. They have good ideas. They have good opinions, very important opinions, but they are not able to give those opinions and voice out whatever they want to voice out because they have that feeling of fear. All right, feeling of fear actually kills. So you must be able to exercise boldness in public. You should not only be bold when you are alone, when you're in private. You must be able to uh, um, exercise your boldness in public, even when you're in public. Please exercise your boldness. It's going to help with your self-love. All right. I bet you if you can practice these 10 highlights I just gave you on how to improve on your self-love, and I assure you that you are going to experience a reasonable improvement in your self love as well as your self growth. The reason is because self love is directly proportional to self growth. Though there are other factors that affect self growth, but self love plays a vital role when it comes to self growth. All right. Before I go, I also like to I also want you to note that the lack of self love gives room for self doubt. And you know that self doubt has no positive effect on self growth. Alright, so in order to avoid self doubt, ensure that you improve in your self love, which will also help you to improve in your self growth. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. Please, I also want to remind you to please subscribe to this channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel, like our videos, and also comment on our videos. So we promise to discuss topics, valuable topics that will help to improve your intellect and also your decisions that you make on a daily basis. Thank you once more for listening and watching this video. See you next time.